Hi guys, good evening. Just sharing the link, so need 1 minute. Right. The system is set. Let me just set up the chat. Hi Raghu. Hi guys, whoever joined, thank you for joining in tonight. Hi JK, how are you? I hope you all had a good, great weekend, actually. And I had a good time. So let's get started. It's 10:15. I don't want to be late. Let's look at the market. Market is roughly flattish. 3 points down on ES and about 15 down on NQ. Let's do the scan. Inside day scans. I'll do on the weeklies first. This market is in a very tight range. So Meta is in inside day. Inside week. So inside week. Then we have UNH, AVGO, JPM SPY. It's inside week. W is inside week. W I have here. Inside week. It's inside week. ES and NQ are also inside week. I think AVGO is ready for a move. Let me keep a space for AVGO and UNH. Both are inside weeks and both have really good potential. So I'll add AVGO and UNH. That's my scan on inside weeks, inside day, Microsoft, Google. So Microsoft, it needs cool off. Yes, it did. Inside day, Microsoft is inside day. Then I have my command. What's happening with pre-buffering stop? What did I do? Let's go. Bearish candles on daily time frame. None. Bullish candle on daily time frame. None. Let me see in my watch list. Like Kinishi wise, anything positive? D-Dog is really, really positive, which is good sign. Costco is setting up good. AVG is good. Even Baba is setting up good. Okay, I think I'm looking for the positives because we tested the sport, so we should look out for positives. These are good positives at this time. I will not touch D-Dog or MDB because they have extended back-to-back runs. like 7. The max they should go is about 8 or 9. So that's there. Baba is really good. Costco, Walmart, AVGO. Yes. Murli, you can find about Inside Week. It's like 2-minute thing on Google. I don't want to waste time here because I'm short on time today. So it's sorry to like say you like that, but it's a very common thing. You can just check it. uh, okay. So let me get started with ES right away. ES. So ES on Friday, again, like in a very tight range. Like it's neither breaking out above 4170 nor having a close below 34 EM. It did a fake breakdown, like this was Thursday's low. It made a new low on Friday and then bounced back really hard in the last 1 hour. Again, it is able to have a close above 4130. 4130 is like a super magnet. Every time we go below it, somehow we manage to close around that. Now, this is an extremely good support, and this is an extremely good resistance. Now, we go up, but somehow, end of the day, we come and we manage to close below this line. Now, as I said last time, that inflation, that the CPI and the PPI will not have much impact on the market because the market is now worried about debt ceiling. And I think I posted that and people were not happy with it. Now you have seen the CPI cooled off, the PPI cooled off, and where we are, we're still in that range. Why? Because the market does not like uncertainty. And that's, I've been sharing this for almost now a week, that debt ceiling is much more important at this time as compared to inflation. And I think that's coming out to be fine. Now, we need just more clarity on debt ceiling, how it needs to be addressed. For sure, America will not default, but in case it will default, then it will be really bad for the markets. But I think the possibility of that happening is less than 1%. So I would not even think about that. But market is always like unhappy with uncertainty. Right now, when that problem is going to be solved is the question. So whether it will be solved before June, whether it will be solved in the next 1 week, whether it will be solved after June, that's what is causing uncertainty, and market is not liking that. And that's why it's holding it in a very tight range. So I don't expect anything different tomorrow because we still don't have anything coming from the Congress. So we can keep a little choppy environment. If we can cross 12 EMA, we can have some possible. Right now, like market is in a very tight range. So test of support followed by test of resistance. So in this case, we did a fake breakdown. We came, we tested the support on Friday, 41.35 around the close, and then we closed right around that area. Now let's make some levels. Bias is neutral. Now we can go long. We can go long above 41.45, which is the high above the open on Friday. So if we manage to go above this area, I will take a long trade. Again, the range will get smaller and smaller. And I would recommend not to trade index. It's not going to be fruitful. Be stock specific. Stop loss is 4137.8, or let's say 47,41737. Target is now this area 4165 or 4164, 4170. These are hard targets. So if we can manage to break above this area, that will be really great. But if we don't, we'll do this choppiness again. And market had made lower low. I think this could be in the negatives. If we can manage to cross 4170 and hold, I think we would see a massive short covering. And right now, every dip is bought around 4100 and every rise is sold at around 4170. So I will just mention every dip is bought. Here, every rise is sold. It's making lower low, lower highs, which is negative. Again, I'm 50-50. I'm not sure what's going to happen on ES. NQ was still much better as compared to ES. So I would simply keep that in mind that yes, ES has much tighter range as compared to NQ. Okay. Now on the short side, I can short in between or I can short between 4120. Again, the fake breakdown possibilities are really, really high. Come on. We made a new low like 4110, 12. The Friday low was 4111. So if we make a new low 41.5 and come back, that's a fake breakdown. Try to go long above that. Again, be watchful of the fake breakdown or fake breakout because market is in a tight range and it's choppy. So whenever there is choppiness, we would see more fake breakouts, 4 breakdowns. So Excel sheet, I would only sell below 4210 now. And I will keep stop loss 4137. Stop loss is a little higher with 34 EMA loss because in between, if you want to sell, you can sell on the rise and keep a stop loss. That's another tactic. If I want to mention, come on, yeah, why this Telegram is doing everything? Sell on rise like 4135, or I would say 4130, 35. And this is the stop loss. These are the targets. 4110, 410110, and 4072. Now, I would simply say watch out for fake breakdown, 4110 below. And I've explained fake breakdowns multiple times, so you should be able to use it. And aggressive sell will only come lower highs. So 50-50% on this case. Hi guys, sorry, I'm just going through this pretty quickly as I am a little tired and I just want to make sure that I complete this exercise. NQ. NQ did a bearish engulfing on daily. On weekly, it's like it's not concrete, like it's not giving you a clear. The stop loss is right there. This long-term trend line 325 or 320. If we hold this line, then we are good. Otherwise, on the weekly charts, I think we need some cool off towards 13,000. So a test or back test of 12 EMA is coming. Why I'm saying so? Because on a weekly time frame, we were basing right here. We went up, and since then, we are just making dodges, and we are not able to like make a full green candle for last 2 weeks. So the moment we lose this, I think we have an opportunity to test this one. I missed the ES on weekly, so let's check that. On the contrary, ES is making inside weak. So it's in that range. So a loss between 41.30 could be really, really bad. Stop loss 41.08. So I would simply say fake breakdown below 41.05. And it's an inside week. Inside week up. Inside week down. NQ, for me, it's making dodgy, so I will neutralize it. But NQ is the one which is providing some really good support to the market through Microsoft, through all the other tickers. So 13,300 is really, really solid support. And 13,000 is a really good support here. And on daily, it's making a bearish engulfing. So I'm reducing it to neutral, bearish engulfing on daily, right? And you see, this was the range which was acting as a good resistance. Now we have tested this once. I think we will try to test this again. That's around 325. That's like a make or break area for the market. So in this case, I would like to buy in dip if it comes around that area. So if a market goes and do a fake breakdown, I'll be looking to buy NQ instead of ES. So I'll be looking to buy around 325 to 50. Stop loss is 13,300. 13,000 to 300, 295. So that's my stop loss, 295. And that's going to be very important support because it is support of the 12 EMA and the long-term trend line. So 290, 295 is really, really good support. Now, if I lose this, similar to the weekly candle, I have opportunity towards 13,000. So 1311 will be a good support. I'll cover the targets in a moment. So in case I lose 13 to 80, my stop loss is again 13,295. I can sell this aggressively towards 13,112 and 13,017. And again, this will be 50-50% now. So that's a bearish engulfing on daily. Bearish engulfing is a negative or a red setup. Now, on the targets on the higher side, market is struggling to cross this area, 400 and around 450. So we'll keep small targets because market again is in a tight range. So if market is going up, it is facing some tough areas. If market is going down, it can flush down quickly. So again, we need a catalyst for that to happen. That may be some commentary from the Fed speakers. We have a number of speakers throughout the week. So that can happen. And we could, on the positive side, I don't see some really big catalyst unless and until the debt ceiling is addressed. Triple Q hit 327 right to the point Fibonacci area, did a bearish engulfing, and now it's coming towards the support. Bearish engulfing means negative. Yes, Chike. So this covered the entire body of the previous candle, okay, which is bearish in nature. Now, where we should keep a stop loss? Stop loss should be this number 327. We should aim for this one and for this one on the negative side. Again, if there is no clarity, then this can create some panic in the market. And from positive, it becomes neutral. We should keep 327 as our stop loss, 15. Same on the higher side. We should go above, sell below 325. If we get 325, just sell it. And yeah, 325, sell it. Look for 320.1.9 and 318, 50%. Again, bearish engulfing on daily. So I'm like a little biased towards short at this time because market is not giving me a clear direction. And it's getting in the tight range and not able to break down. So 50-50%, I'm giving both sides. But I think if we break down, we'll break down quickly. If we go up, we'll go up slowly. On the higher side, either you can buy near 325 and look for 327, or 324, or you can buy above 327. That will be really, really good area for triple Q. 324 will be this stop loss. Like if you can buy around this area, 325, 325.50, you can try 327 and higher. So these are short targets. This is a good support. If we bounce, you can try like a long here. Again, if you the same principle, if we do the fake breakdown, we test this and we come back above this area in about 15 minutes, go long. If this value sustains for more than 15 minutes, it means that price is accepting that range and it will not come out. So if you have to trade and market is in a tight range, look for fake breakdowns, and think they'll be very, very clear opportunities in this market. Okay, so let's go to Apple. AAPL. So Apple is a clear evening star, 100% evening star. We went up. Now we have a green candle. We have a dodgy candle. We could not cross 173. We almost back tested this area. Now it's a complete good setup for us. Not a fake, for actually breakdown. It's a clear evening star. So Friday we mentioned about a potential evening star. Now it is an evening star on daily. If market goes on the weak side, Apple will be the first one to go down. And where should we short? We should short like 172.50 area. 172.50. Stop loss should be 173.50. That's our line. Target area is 170.73 or 170.75. The moment we lose this, we can hit 166 and fill the gap. 167 and fill the gap. And possibility of this happening is really, really high. And I'm not even covering the positive side of Apple. I think Apple has a very good potential to hit this number. AMD on Friday, as I mentioned, was weak. We came to that 97.50 area, made the high, and then we lost this trend line. Now we are coming to back test this area, and this is like a 623 point Fibonacci. This is 38.2 Fibonacci. This is really, really important. Now the trend is really, really neutral on AMD. It's not able to manage high moves. The news about the AI manufacturing with Microsoft was rebutted by Microsoft. Even then, the market somehow pushing this up. So something is going inside, I don't know. But this AMD looks a sell on rise candidate. Again, if it comes higher, I think that there's some, we had a massive move from 80 all the way to 100. So I think a back test of 12 and 34 is really, really a must. So again, any opportunity, if it goes higher, you can sell. Otherwise, I'll keep 96 stop loss now. 96 my stop loss. And it's an inside day breakdown as well. I will sell below 95. Inside the breakdown. Targets are 92.50, which is the 12 EMA. So backtest is required. 92.50 and 90.8. So really good possibility for AMD to go down this way. Amazon Friday was not able to manage and hold. Again, if you see, this is covering the entire body. Ignoring the VIX, it is covering the entire body. So it is bearish engulfing in nature. And what it will allow is, it will allow the gap to be filled. And if the gap is filled, I think that's a really positive thing. So if you want to try Amazon, I would say let's wait for Amazon to come around 107 to buy. Or if you want to short, you can short around this area. So I want to buy Amazon on a dip. Buy in dip 108, stop loss 107.25. That or if you want to keep like the high of 106.80, if you want to buy there, you can also short here for this gap fill. Okay, and it was not able to close this, so I'm going to remove it. Aim for gap fill if you want to short at 110. I'm not shorting it. I'm going to wait for it and I will try to buy the dip. Target will be 111.75 and 115.5. So for Amazon, that's my buying area. I'm going to wait for 108 and I will say 107.50. Let it go down more. And let's keep 106.75 as the gap fill. This is the gap fill area. So if you buy this, you can do this, or you can short it at 110 or 106.75. Like, I don't want to short Amazon because Amazon is showing some really, really good it's up to you, Shri. I don't want to go into your trade, but it's something which you want to do, you can do. I will love to wait for 107. Coin, I think failed. So let's see if we have any opportunity to trade. It did the back test. Now it's coming back. So I'm going to avoid coin. I will do AVGO. As I said, it's an inside week and it's building some momentum, and like right in this range, it's a massive bull flag, which is right there. And the beauty of the bull flag, let me just remove it. The beauty of the bull flag is it's trying to hold the base, and from the top, it's going to reduce the size slowly and slowly so that you feel that, yes, it's getting consolidated right in this zone. So it's a good, massive bull flag. Second thing, if we look at the weekly candle, it's extremely good consolidation, which is happening around this area. So right this, the base is managed right here. The top is coming down. So it's a bull flag inside week as well. So if we hold that 620, 625 area and we have good consolidation here, if we lose this, then it could be really bad. But I think 625, 630 is really good opportunity for AVGO if you want to try a long trade. Also, I was looking at this inverted head and shoulders, and now it's should have broken out, but no. Similar to AVGO, you can also look at LRCX or MU. So you can pick any of them and they should move in the same direction. Instead of AMD, Nvidia, you can choose any of these stocks. MU is also good if you want to pick it up. 625 is my area to buy on AVGO. So instead of point, I'm picking up AVGO. It's an inside week. Bull flag on daily / weekly. Similar to LRCX MU. Now, stop loss is, now AVGO moves big. So stop loss is 621. Again, I want to buy in the dip. I don't want to jump here. I want to buy the dip around 625, which is like 12 EMA around. Targets are 638 and 646. So good risk reward is there for AVGO. 638, 646. That's AVGO. Costco. Costco on Friday did really good. It broke out of that zone, almost hit 505, manages to test this area. I think we have retailers number this week, so Costco should run up into the expectations. So Costco stop loss is now 501. 505 was achieved, so 507.25 is my next target. 512, 517. So 512, 517. This is like my extremely good setup in Costco. Even if the market consolidates in any direction, you can try Costco. Buy near 503. It's extreme consolidation breaking out, so very good possible. Yes, Vinayak, 52 is possible on coin. ITSI is also doing extreme consolidation after the earnings. So it's inside like a bearish engulfing candle on the week. It's an inside week. Good support around 90 area, which is a really good area. Now, in this case, if market is showing me strength and even Friday, it was showing reasonable strength until like the last few hours it gave up. But throughout the day, it was showing some really good strength. It made a higher high, higher low, and the direction is positive. If you look at the Heikin-Ishi candle as well, it has the green candle. It's not the red candle yet, but it is the green candle, not a flat base. But I would like to try long above 96. So ITSI is above 96 is my good case. It's an inside week. So really good setup from inside week on ITSI. Google. Google on Friday did not even cool off. It just went on and on and on, which shows that the extremely good strength and it's holding that breakout. You see, last few times it struggled here and then came back. This time it broke above this area and now it's holding. So this should provide an extremely good support. And when Google is providing support, let's look into that. The support is 116.5. So Google is really positive, 116.5. I would say 115.25 is really good. Stop loss now. buy near 116.5 if you can get it. Target is 119.35. Similar to Amazon, I don't want to short it. I just really want to buy this and 124.50. Higher high, higher lows. BA. B on Friday started to show some strength, but then gave back. It's making higher high, higher low. On high Kenichi, it's like there are so many dodges right here. When we had the dodges 1, 2, 3, it came down. Now we have dodges right here. So there's a possibility we might go up. Again, you can see in the history as well. Whenever we have dodges, it changes the direction. Now we have dodges, it should change the direction. Okay, candle. So let's go and find the levels. And Baba is coming this week for earnings. So I'm very much positive on Baba on earnings. So anybody wants to take a Baba trade, you can try along. Buy about 200, 160. Levels are same. Many dodges back to back after the fall. Shows possible change of trend. Meta. So Meta after those earnings is holding this 232 area. And we had talked about this 232 so many times. Like we have tested this wall so many times that one more time, if we lose it, I think it's time for Meta to go down. 232.75 has provided some really, really good support to Meta in the last few days. It's testing 12 EMA. It's a bearish engulfing candle. On the weekly wise, it's an inside week testing the long-term trend line. So all in all, it's setting up for a cool off. So for me, let's just check. It's dodgy, dodgy, dodgy at this time. So when we have dodgy, 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 again, the same principle, we should change the direction. So I will go short on Meta. So short here, and it's an inside week as well. No, Mike is it's not an inside week. So stop loss is 232.75. If we lose this, 12 EMA is 232. I think we can sell below 232.75 because that's below 12 EMA and Fibonacci. Stop loss 235. And I think it will come all the way to 220. 222. 218.6. I would not try long on Meta, looking at this market conditions. Microsoft, it's inside week. And now with Google AI, again, it's getting consolidated in this area. It's allowing the 12 EMA to come forward. And on the weekly, it's an inside week dodgy at the top. So the moment I will lose 307, I will short this because that is setting up for a potential evening star on daily. It's an inside week. Microsoft inside week. Potential evening star on weekly, which is really bad. That's why like I'm reluctant on index because one of these stocks will get supported by industrials or by Costco, Walmart, Target. They will support this and then market will remain in a tight range. Stop loss. Yes. So there is a gravestone doji, like a cross on the grave. So this is called a gravestone doji. That should be a good stop loss. 310. 310 is a good stop loss. Sell near 39. I would say sell below 38. Target area is 3540. EO2 and 293.6. And do not underestimate evening stars. Evening stars are one of the most beautiful setups. Netflix, one of the bad trades I had on Friday because of the Netflix news. It tested 348 to the point and then lost it. Now, it moved up with some strength. Now, I really want to try long positions, but either it comes down to 334 area. That will be a prime area for me to try Netflix. So I want to buy in the dip to 334. That's about 2% down. 332 is my stop loss. 331.84. 334, if it comes, 340, 348. Either I will buy above 340 or I will buy near this one. Above 348, it can be a massive mover. Nvidia, NVDA. Nvidia broke down on Friday, like it tested that 12 EMA, closed around that area. Now it's a good candidate to short. So Nvidia is still short. Targets are same. If you want to want, it went to 236, 37, and then came down. So again, it's a very high likely trade that Nvidia can pull off before the earnings. So I'm going to keep the same. Roblox is a dodgy right here. So I think the levels which I have will remain the same. I really wanted to consolidate here, and Roblox is a very quick mover. So if it comes around 39, I'll be a buyer. Stop loss will move to 37.68. Stop loss is not up. 38.60 should be a good stop loss. 40.35. So Nvidia and Roblox, they have good targets. I would not take a long position below 38.6 on Roblox. I will wait for 37, 36. Tesla failed really miserably on Friday, had a massive bearish candle, and it's losing the 12 EMA. Like it broke out, that's a fake breakout. It did, it came back. Now we need to be very crystal clear here. If it goes below 168, it's a prime to short. So I'm going to add one more row for Tesla. It is a short side on Tesla. Sell below 166.50. Stop loss 168. Target is 161.50. And then possible 157.25. Very likely possibility Tesla may fail on Monday. So aggressive longs on Tesla should be avoided. There were some massive short side positions which were built on Tesla. So avoid. Try long only above 173. In between, it will remain choppy. or if you want to try sell on rise, you can do. Stop loss should be 171. Not blue, this is no green. The possibility of Tesla going up is still there, but you should only try above 173. Sell on rise near 171 with stop loss of 173. In case you want to try, you can also try this. If it comes to 173, that's a really good opportunity for you to buy puts. Only go long if it holds 173 at least for 50 minutes or more. W, it's an inside week, inside also bearish engulfing. Inside week, W. After the earnings, it has come down and it's holding this low. I think if it comes and fill the gap, that will be really good. And that will happen, or it may happen before Target Walmart's earnings. So if it does, I'll be looking to buy this at around 33 area. Stop loss is 33. Buy near 33.50. That's 4% away, but that's what I want to trade. If it fills the gap, that's really good. Again, if you see the doji on the top, it has come down. Doji at the bottom, it has gone up. So right now, I want this gap to be filled so that there's no issue whatsoever, and then we can continue. So possible targets 36 and 40. So the risk reward is really good on W. So guys, this is it from me. Any questions? Anybody? Because I just want to wrap it up today. If anybody don't have any questions, then thank you very much for joining in. We'll see you tomorrow. I'll wait for a minute because there's a lag. You and team. Again, like my question is why? Why team and why you? Team had a massive bad earnings. Now it is consolidating in this price. It's making dodgy at the bottom. Let it cross 141 for any positive move to gap fill. Otherwise, it will consolidate more. You, same thing, like people get enticed by the earnings move that yes, it will continue. And next day it's a bearish candle. I'm going to avoid this. I'm not touching you at all. Team maybe above 141. FXI, Chinese earnings will be good. Then SPY on 1 hour. 1 hour. I don't see head and shoulders on 1 hour. No. SPY is not head and shoulders on 1 hour. You need to check on whether you have included external hours or not. It's not 1 hour, it's totally neutral pattern. There's nothing right here. When I do not do all these stocks. Sorry about that. In GitLab, you can try. I cannot cover all these stocks. Baba, I'm positive TJ, so you can check Baba. Snow has done its job, so there's nothing left on Snow. Baba, I think we have a good setup on Baba. It's a massive W pattern, which is like a double base right there. So if we can cross 87 before earnings, there's a high potential we can go back towards 120. Vinayak, I'm not going to answer that. It's your choice where you want to buy. See, one thing you need to be very clear. Once the earnings are done, price needs to settle. You need to understand a few things about that company. Just don't buy because this is going down. It will go down to 20. What you will do? So avoid stocks which have earnings or have recent earnings. Just avoid them. You can play into the earnings, but not after the earnings. 82.50 is a good buy, Baba, yes. But I think Baba will open around the same price tomorrow morning. So I don't want to make a level. But I think around 85, it's a good buy, Baba. Like for me, it's a good W setup. And Baba option is really, really cheap. Nothing is priced in. So if you want to buy, you can buy 1995 spread very easily. All right, guys. Thank you for joining in tonight. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Take care.